This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Using both wet and dry heats, the method of braising can bring out the best flavors in a quality cut of meat just like these. It's what Chef Zeus from Benvenuto Restaurant is demonstrating for us here in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. Good to see you.
Great to see you guys as always.
Yeah.
And happy Wednesday.
Happy
to be
Wednesday
here.
indeed.
So we are doing short ribs here, right? So yes.
What are short ribs? What is
Okay,
short ribs?
that's a great question. So short ribs are, it's a cut of beef that's taken from either the brisket, chuck, the plate, or the rib area. All right.
Okay.
Now these things get a lot of, workout and whatnot, so they're a little tougher. So where some of our leaner cuts of beef or more tender cuts of beef, like a filet or ribeye, you can cook the temp. These guys require long periods of cooking. So we like to do these overnight at about 200 degrees.
Overnight?
Yes, it breaks down all that connective tissue and just really tenderizes these guys.
Okay.
Yes, but we have to build flavor. Now I remember growing up when I was younger, my mom made short ribs. You know why? It's because they were so cheap,
Really?
Yes, very cheap. And over the years, it's become like a staple on almost any chef's, menu. So we're just going to kind of start searing these off, right?
Okay.
And remember, when you're putting these in, always away from you. So if there's any splash, it's going to go that way. Okay? So in order to make good short ribs, you have to build flavor. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to sear these off. All right, now, while these guys are searing, all right, we're going to talk about this over here. So this here is a mirepoix, okay? And what we have is just onion, carrot, and celery. All right, we have some thyme here. We have some bay leaf. We're also going to use some red wine.
Are you trying to
some
steal
beef
that?
stock.
No, well, I was trying to get it out of the way so we can see.
Exactly. No,
And if I can slip it away,
Sure,
we're going to put that in there. All right.
No one will ever notice.
They will not know. We'll let you know when we're ready for it. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to add all this stuff, to these short ribs. Now, the whole thing about this is you want to get a good sear, okay? See how beautiful that looks already?
That is beautiful.
So make sure they're nice and dry, pat them dry. Can we get a shot of that? A little overhead shot? See how nice that
Again,
looks?
you cook hot.
Yes, you have to cook hot to look hot.
See, there you go.
I like
That's
that.
what it
Told
is.
them that. All right. So, and when you're kind of flipping these around, you don't want to necessarily shake the pan. Just kind of let the pan do what it's thing. So we're going to kind of speed this up for for television.
Okay.
So I like to use some onions, all right, because this is what's going to lend flavor to these short ribs. We're going to add some celery here, and mirepoix is just a fancy French word for carrots, onions, and celery.
Yep.
Okay, all right, and we're going to get these in here. We're also going to add some thyme, all right, to the party. We're going to add some bay leaf.
Really?
Yes, bay leaf just brings really nice flavor. I like it. And then we're going to do Jimmy's favorite, some red wine. Everyone asks what kind of red wine? Anything that you would drink. All right?
Okay.
So if you're going to drink it, it's good to cook with. All right? And we're going to add this red wine. It smells so good in here, doesn't it?
It really does.
We should make like a short rib cologne. All right? Imagine that. Imagine that, Jimmy. They'd be all over you,
The
man.
women may not like it, but who cares?
no.
We would.
Well, they'd be all over you, I'm
So
telling
this
you.
is what you leave overnight?
Yes. So what we then do is we're going to add some beef broth to this. Can you smell that?
I sure
My
can.
goodness. All right. And what we're going to do now is we are going to simply put this in our oven. Now, at the restaurant, we like to do an overnight braise. So what's that mean? We set our oven at 200 because low and slow is always best. So we put these in at 200. We cover them just like this, and we let them go overnight.
Okay.
And then the next day, you have the most amazing, super tender, super juicy short rib. And you know what?
And the whole place smells good.
It does. It does. Smells like that cologne. But we are going to show you guys that as soon as we come back.
All right.
Okay.
Let's take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to finish this up. Stick around, DelmarvaLife. We'll be right back.
Jimmy, you're going to put this in the oven.
Okay, so low and slow in the oven. We've been told is the best way to braise a short rib. We, of course, were told that method by Chef Zeus from Benvenuto Restaurant, who is teaching us here in the DelmarvaLife kitchen this afternoon. And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yes, yes. So what we're doing now is we are preparing our sauce, which is our demi-glace. So now, everyone says, well, exactly what's demi-glace? So what we do at the restaurant, at any restaurant, what you do is you get veal bones or beef bones. I prefer not to use veal, so I use beef. And we roast them in the oven, super high temperature, and then we literally add vegetables to it, cold water, we cook everything down, and this is what you wind up with.
Oh.
So it's all the gelatin that's in there. It's really good. It has tons of flavor. So what we're doing in this pan here is we're adding our onion, our mushroom. We're gonna add some garlic.
That's a lot of garlic.
Okay, yes it is. Yep, but you guys are a lot of good people.
Yeah.
So this is what we do. And then we literally get these flavors going, all right? And I like that little bite in there, so don't be afraid to, not have your garlic fully toasted. You'll see what I mean once we're done. He jumped out of the pool. We'll get him back in. And then we're gonna hit this with a little bit of stock. All right. I'm just gonna pour everything together.
Okay.
And then, oh yes, and then we're gonna add some of this demi-glace to this, all right?
Wow.
And,
so good.
and it is delicious, all right? So what we then do is give us a nice little stir. Now, we are pretty much ready to plate. And I'll show you how easy it is. So what we're gonna do now is, and we're really cooking. You see that steam, right? All right, so now we got all these flavors going. You see how nice that looks?
That does look nice.
It's so good, all right? And what we're gonna do now is we are going to pull our short ribs out of the oven. So you're gonna need 2 of those there.
Okay. Where am I going with it, right?
Yep, we're gonna put it right here where this guy is, okay? And see, that's still going. Look at that. And Jimmy's gonna bring this thing out. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that looks good.
It does, right?
That looks good.
It's been cooking all night, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys how we plate these at the restaurant, okay? We're gonna just move these back here, okay? And
Do we want to turn this off?
we can. I mean, it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna keep everything going, all right? But yeah, we can certainly shut that off. And then what we are gonna do is show you guys how to plate this. Now, these are our mash. And I want you guys to taste these. They are so good. See if you guys approve. It's quality control.
Yes, yes.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
We can't put things on TV.
No, it's got to be bomb.com, right? So now we're plating these guys up, okay? And what we're going to simply do is take some of our potatoes, and we're going to put these right in here. See how beautiful and creamy they
I
are?
could live off these potatoes.
Right?
I could take a bath in these potatoes.
I've done that,
I think
but that's for another show.
right? You share some pretty amazing things when you join Zeus.
Right. So now we're going to play kind of over on this side, and then very, very carefully, we are going to pull some of these guys out because they are so tender. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
They are so tender that if you try to pull them up with like a pair of tongs, they're going to just fall apart on you.
that?
So I find that this is the best way. See that?
So
and we're going to leave some of these vegetables in there that we got that are, in the braising liquid itself. All right, we have some beautiful carrots over here that we're going to use, but we're going to find that this here, because we season this demi-glace before we use it, it's perfectly seasoned. It doesn't need a whole lot. And we're going to come over here and we're just going to ladle this. And this is exactly what you're going to
Goodness
get.
on top of goodness.
It is. Yep. It really
Layers
is.
and layers,
Layers
of
of
goodness.
Yep, layers of just deliciousness. All right, and then to make it a little healthy, all right, we're gonna use some carrots. Okay, some of these carrots that we have kind of going over here.
Yeah, we don't want to get too carried away with the healthy.
No. All right, and these are just some baby carrots. You can use asparagus. You can use green beans. Really, it's whatever you want. It's your kitchen. Do what you like, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of what I like to do. All right. And you see how
And this
beautiful
is your
that looks
kitchen
already?
today.
Yes, it is.
Listen, I gotta say, that's one of the things I love about Ben Venuto is he's got a wide open kitchen and you can watch him make your food.
You can watch everything.
It's incredible.
Okay. And then we have some frise over here, and we have some local microgreens from our wonderful friend Patrick Helmick
Thank you,
over
Patrick.
at Helmick's Homesteads.
I call that
And-
more good nutrition.
goodness.
there.
Oh,
Yes.
More
nutrition.
healthy.
Yes,
Yes, you're
more
right.
healthy. And this here is the braised short rib at Ben Venuto. How amazing and delicious does that look? But you know what? Even better, you guys are going to get a chance to eat this.
We
all
have
right?
to eat it too?
Yes,
Oh.
you have to. I'm gonna twist your arm.
Things you make us do, Chef.
I know, and I apologize for that.
So, real quick, tell us again, how can we find you? Where's Benvenuto?
So we are 249 Northeast Front Street in beautiful downtown Milford, and that is in the Riverwalk Plaza. And walk in, you're going to be, you know, literally transported into
It is such
another
a beautiful
place.
place.
It really is.
I think
it really
we went
is.
over there you were decorating for Christmas.
Yes,
Just starting
Lisa,
it.
yes,
And it
and
was-
Patty were decorating.
Oh
and
my
they do
goodness,
an
it was
amazing
gorgeous.
job. How
And
is that?
She stumbled.
It's
Hold her up,
good.
hold her up.
Yes, yes, these are absolutely amazing.
That is tender.
Yes, it is.
It is tender.
It's
That
so
is
good.
fantastic.
So good.
And the mashed potatoes, they are bomb.
My goodness. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Oh,
Chef.
thank you so much.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back, and we'll still be eating.